You are listening to the Everything Goes podcast.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
My name is Gus, and this is the Everything Goes podcast. What's up, Heidi?
Hi, Gus. How are you?
Welcome back to the show. This is episode 71.
Wow. 71?
So I was told we were on episode 70 last week when I had Obit on, and I did get a little tipsy, but not this time. This time we're good. How you doing?
Doing very good. How about yourself?
It's been good. It's been good. But lately I've been tired. I don't know why.
The corona got you.
Nah. That's my Halloween-themed coronavirus. Anyways, since we're in October, we're going to talk a little bit about Halloween themes. So let's talk about Halloween stuff, Heidi.
Let's talk about Halloween stuff, Gus.
But before we do that, you know, we're an LA-based podcast, and I really just got to give a shout out to my Los Angeles Lakers. I just got to do it. So here's to you. Sorry, guys, but I had to do it. I really had to do it because we are from LA. This is a Laker town. This is always going to be a Laker town, no matter what Clipper fans have to say about that. We are the real champs, and Clippers are paper champs. It's got to be it. I had to say it because I work with a couple Clipper fans, and they always tell me, oh, there's going to be an asterisk next to it. An asterisk. Do you know what an asterisk is? Like a little star that says bubble. Well, yeah, well, they could have an asterisk to it too. Paper champs. And I'm just going to leave it there.
Well, not that I want to interrupt you, but since you said we are LA, you know, we're here in LA. We live in LA. This is LA here in California. We don't really follow them because we're not like fanatics, but
Of what?
baseball. But the Dodgers won
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
So go Dodgers. Congratulations.
I think they're in the World Series, I think. Or they're tied. I'm not sure.
I don't know. They made it. They made it though.
They made it where? I know they're still in the playoffs.
I read something national something.
Oh, so they're the national champs?
Mm-hmm.
They came back. They were down a couple games. I know that. Yeah, well, this week, I just want to go into just talking about Halloween themes. Just because we're in like the middle of October already. And for some reason, we've had our decorations here at the house since late September. So it's been, so I feel like Halloween has been too long. But I still haven't gotten into the mood where I usually get, meaning that I get to watch some of the scary movies, shows, and stuff like that. Just it's because we're stuck here at home. We haven't done like our normal going to Disneyland, going to like just events, Halloween stuff.
Yeah, like our normal stuff that we used to do.
Exactly. I think today was like the first time that we've actually.
This weekend was the first time we actually stepped out and did stuff with the kids.
Yeah, so because we went to the pumpkin patch, and it wasn't all that. I mean, it was nice. It was only $15 per person, but it wasn't the greatest. It didn't have no Halloween theme activities.
Yeah. So again, we're based here in LA County, but we actually drove to what is considered Ventura County. So the farm that we went to, it's called Underwood Family Farms. It's in Moore Park. It's Ventura County though. It's a good Gus, from here? 35 minutes away?
Where we went today?
No, yesterday.
Oh yeah, about a good half hour. A little bit more than a half hour, but it's up there.
So you're like from the valley to Moore Park. It's like 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
You know what? But it was okay for what we've gotten used to this year. I think that was okay. I mean,
the kids just needed to run around.
Yeah. It wasn't your traditional thing. I mean, they had the pumpkins out there and they had it spread out. There's a lot of people, more than usual.
No.
Really?
No. Usually it's full.
Okay, well, I haven't ever been there, but from what I saw, I think it was more people than I've seen in a while.
Definitely.
And it was open. It was an open kind of ranch thing. I mean, it was good. It was good for what it is. And then earlier today, we went to a kind of like a drive-by. What do you call that?
It's here in Calabasas. It's the jack-o'-lantern night drive-by. So you basically drive around this designated area that they have, and they make you turn off your radio, your lights from your car, and you're going like 5 miles per hour. And then they have like little decorations on the sides to your right and to your left. And you're just driving by, and each section has like different themes.
Yeah.
But everything's like Halloween related. Like the jack-o'-lanterns had like designs, like carved designs with lights, and some little wood boards that had paintings on of like Dracula.
Yeah. It kind of reminds you of those rides at Disneyland where you're on a boat. Kind of, you said it like.
Oh, it's a small world.
Kind of like that, where you drive by and you see all these.
Yeah, but
things light up
instead of being on a boat, obviously we're like in our car.
in our car. So I mean, it was good for the kids. So just to get out, we rolled down the windows. It's nice and cool out there. Dark. It had the Halloween feeling almost. So it made it almost feel normal again. So that was pretty cool. So now we're back home. We're recording, and let's talk a little bit about Halloween themes, because that's what people love. I know that's something I love. My kids love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this question before we even start.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's hard for me to just sit here and not ask you what changed. Meaning, when I first met you, you used to dislike Halloween. What changed?
My children.
But what happened?
They make it fun.
Like what?
It's innocent. They make it fun. And then I'm also like more open-minded about it now. And I decided to just, if you think about it like in a positive way, in a good way, versus the fear that some Christian churches install in you, that you're celebrating the devil. It's, the month of the devil. So if we just put those feelings aside and you make conscious that I'm not celebrating the devil, I'm just celebrating, what is it? What, like a little holiday thing here in the culture of the United States of America. And, we get to dress up for fun. It doesn't have to be scary, or it can, if that's what you like. Yeah. And then to me, it's more about building memories with my boys and you.
Okay.
Like buying pumpkins together. Everybody chooses their own pumpkin. They paint it however they want to, or they carve it. Trick-or-treating, going out with them for a walk.
Did you ever trick-or-treat when you were a kid?
I did, with my mom and my 2 cousins.
So what happened? Like, what changed that you guys got into the religion and then all of a sudden you guys stopped?
I think church. Church is the one that started preaching things into, we're kids, so we don't really have a say. We just do what our parents tell us to do.
Yeah. To do. It's hard to hear that, because when I hear, I mean, I believe in church, I believe in God and all that stuff, but I also believe that what's right from wrong and what's good from evil. So when I listen or when I do Halloween stuff, I never think about evil. I really don't. My feeling is it's a day of having fun, dressing up. And now that I'm an adult, it makes me feel, especially now that I'm older, it makes me feel like a kid again. Mm-hmm. It does. And now that I have my kids and they're growing up and they love this stuff, man, it just makes it a lot more funner for me. Because even before they were in this world, I used to enjoy this holiday. I really did. Halloween parties, drinking, believe it or not.
Getting dressed.
Yeah, the costume, that makes it fun. It really does.
I think when I met you, you were Homer, no? You were Superman.
That was another one. No, I was Superman at one point.
And then Homer.
I was Homer one, and then another one. Yes, I was Homer. And
then you were Beetlejuice.
I was Beetlejuice. Yes, when I was bald. That was a bald Beetlejuice. Sorry.
And then you became
I don't know.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, I was Freddy Krueger. But see, that's what makes it fun. It makes it fun. Even as an old man, it makes it fun dressing up and doing all these Halloween stuff.
And then you were Jack from the Pirates of the...
Oh, I was. You're right. I was... Yeah, well, believe it or not, my kids love that, from Pirates of the Caribbean. Uh-huh. Jack Sparrow.
Mm-hmm. Jack Sparrow.
When I was skinnier and I had like this long bush or goatee. Uh-huh. So it makes it fun to dress up.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's how I take it.
Yeah.
I don't take it any other way. I'm not religious to where I'm.
Yeah, it's not like we're choosing Halloween and we're here home and like doing like spells or like
because you hear that from the church. Though.
calling
That's bad.
upon demons and stuff like that. Like, I don't mess with that shit. I don't want no negative vibes. I don't want nothing. No,
exactly.
We don't go to the dark side.
Yeah,
We're always on the light.
Yeah, we don't want to conjure any
No,
other stuff.
no, not at all. We believe in God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Thank you very much. But that's about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I do believe in God and religion, but that's the thing. We keep it there. We keep it. Halloween is here, and religion and my faith over here, and our faith. But besides that, let's go into talking about this, because I know there's people out there just like me that enjoy Halloween themes. Just talking about Halloween and how much they enjoy the holiday. So I'm gonna tell you where it started for me, because I really remember as a kid dressing up. That was the only time, and the only time that I remember feeling in control, because my brother and I would go. It wasn't my parents taking us out to trick or treat. It was the fact that my brother and I and some of the neighborhood kids would go out by ourselves, just like you see on that show. What's it called? Stranger Things. They go out, they dress up, and they go out with kids dressed up, and they walk on the street trick-or-treating. That was us. So I remember that. I remember hanging out with my friends. I remember going out there, standing late at night, staying out late, knocking on doors. But my parents I don't remember my parents ever being there. They were just my brother and I. Matter of fact, this is what I do remember. I remember my parents taking pictures before leaving the house or the apartment. And then that was it. That's all I remember.
I would have a heart attack letting my boys right now just take off.
It's different times, though. I get
True.
it. I get it. It's different times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you kind of get to enjoy more of that. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't think about evil and none of that
No,
shit.
of course not. I'll tell you my story right now that I just remembered.
What?
I was in 7th grade. And
7th grade? That's old.
I was in 7th grade. Hold on. So
is this a story?
This one's relatable to what you're saying right now. So I was in 7th grade. My mom obviously was working, and I was home alone. And I just didn't want to be home during Halloween. You know, I wasn't living with any of my cousins then. My mom was working at the restaurant, and it was Halloween, and I just wanted to go out and have fun, you know?
Yeah.
So I remember grabbing my mom's makeup, just like doing whatever type of makeup on me. And then I grabbed my pillowcase and I just took off in the neighborhood by myself.
By yourself?
By myself.
To
go get candy.
That was true.
And then I was just like making sure I stayed like with crowds, even though they didn't know me, you know, around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But it just, I was just so used to doing trick-or-treating with my cousins.
Yeah.
But we all separated different cities and everything. But I remember I was in 7th grade. And then my mom got home late. And then she goes, ¿Y todos esos dulces? I'm like, I went by myself trick-or-treating. She kind of got bothered for obvious reasons.
Well, obvious that the fact that you left the house by yourself. Yeah.
But still, I mean, I was like, I'm going to do this shit because...
So what the kids say, though? I was like, who is this weird chick, weird little girl with us? Who is this girl?
I don't know. I just remember sticking with crowds and like not being too close because I didn't want to like make them feel weird or anything. But like just making sure, you know, I was.
You know what? You had balls. Let me give you this. For real. There, that's all I'm gonna give you.
I had balls then. I don't have balls anymore.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand why, but yeah, you know that's the thing. Even to this day, I think many Americans, many people that live in this country enjoy Halloween because of that.
Yeah, it's besides like building memories and everything. It's just an excuse, I guess, for even parents to be a kid again. You know. So and. Get together with family and friends and celebrate, have fun.
You know, this is a question I'm gonna ask you now because we started talking about did you ever trick or treat by yourself? You basically already answered that question.
Yes, once in my lifetime by myself.
Okay, now that we have kids, you as a parent, would you allow your kids to trick or treat by themselves now?
At this age right now, 9 and 5, no.
This is, believe it or not, I was the age of my kids. When I used to go with the neighborhood kids, I was a little bit older, But then again, I had an older brother. So they would always, just stick with your brother. My brother was almost 3 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but the neighborhood kids were just a little bit older, around our same age. We all went to school together and all that stuff. And they were cool. I think a lot of their parents were cool with it too. I never saw their parents. Maybe one parent.
Like you said, it's different times.
Yeah, different times.
No, not now. Heck no.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think
Fuck that.
First of all, my kids, I don't think know what it is to be by themselves. I think that's a generation thing. That's a generation thing because I hear that a lot from even friends that have their own kids. They're like, man, I don't trust my kid going to the liquor store by themselves. Even though you have to just loosening up the kind of like the.
I don't know about you, Gus, but at least with me, I always question the kids like randomly. Okay, you guys know where we're at, right? And then they're like, yes, mom. So how would you get home from here? And then they kind of tell me. So they kind of do know their way.
No.
But it's just a simple fact that, with this whole like child trafficking and human trafficking thing going on that's becoming to the light now, that's being more exposed. F that. I don't take any chances.
Yeah. When I was growing up, even before I even had kids, and we would take where I would see the occasional parent with the flashlight. I was like, come on, you brought your dad or because would you hear that?
Mm.
Even from the neighborhood kids, you'd be like, hey, whose parent is that? You brought your mom, your dad? And they would have the little flashlight and that's my mom's. Like, what? And then you would hear the neighborhood kids making fun of them.
Do you think that's because the community you're in, the Latino culture right there?
Okay, that might be one. Yes,
maybe.
Yes, the
because
Hispanic
I think the güeros, the gringos, the white people, I don't think they would do that.
No, I think they're more. Yeah, they would probably. You would see more.
They would tag along.
Yeah, I think so. I think Hispanic culture is a little bit different. Where they would leave the kids more independent.
Yeah.
But then again, we were boys, so it's just a little different when you're a boy, though. I could see that. I could see the parents hanging out with the girls and stuff, but with boys, is more. I think they're more open. Mm-hmm. So, and then this is for the listeners. I have a page here, and it's called Conversation Questions, and it has to do with Halloween stuff. That's what we're like, kind of like answering. So I circle a couple ones, and the 1 and 2 we already answered. Let me jump to this one. Have you ever been to a Halloween party or some other kind of costume party? And what did you dress as and what happened at the party? So this is what I remember. The first time that we started dating, like the first year that we started dating, was that the first time you ever been to a Halloween party?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You were like 20 already. I was like, I was in my mid-20s. So we were like 4.5 years apart, 5 years almost.
Yeah.
5 years, never mind, 5 years.
Yeah, I had never been to a Halloween party before.
Wow. I don't remember what you dressed as. I don't remember.
The first time?
I don't. Oh, did you even dress?
What? Right? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember dressing up. I think that's the first time I went with Homer. I think. I was skinny back then, and I wore this big white shirt, and I put a pillow all around my belly so I could look bigger. I could look more like Homer. Now I don't have that problem. I don't have to put that pillow. You
manifested into the future that you wanted to look like that. Bald and fat.
There you had to go. We're going to have to bleep you out of here.
Oh, my God. No, I love you.
What is it with people, guests, coming onto the show and trying to bag? Mom over here, I'm like the...
You know what? In my defense, Gus, I've been with you for 15 years. I have picked up a lot of your
bad
habits, and one of them is bullying you.
It's funny because outside, when I don't have a microphone in front of me, I talk a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. But when it comes to being on air, I try to be respectful. But my guests come on and try to bag on me. I think it's gonna change from now on.
Maybe you need to sign. Maybe we need to sign like a disclosure.
Waiver. Yeah, disclosure. You know what? Do not bag on the host.
Stop making the host look bad.
Because I try.
Stop making the.
I try to be respectful to my goddamn.
You're the host.
My guests, but they come in here and disrespect me.
I apologize.
That's gonna be it. But you know what? As long as I disrespect Dupree, it's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Dupree is the Mayan king.
Poor Dupree.
Dupree is the Mayan king, and he's the Mayan king during Halloween and after.
Did you ever go trick or treating with Dupree?
Never. We're too old. No, he was like 20 already. We were like 19.
To the
20.
parties.
Dupree, no, I don't think it's very rare. I don't think even when Dupree would go to parties, I don't
Sorry, not trick or treating. I mean to Halloween parties. Did you ever go with him?
No, he would meet up. He would meet us there, but he would never dress up. I don't think I've ever saw him dressed up. Never.
Oh.
He would just go in like regular.
He would just go as the Mayan King. That's
Exactly,
why.
that's
there
why.
you go.
He should have just taken his shirt off and put some feathers on.
He's
him.
a smart dude. Why spend money when you already you were born with the costume?
You should. You know what? We call him. This is the other name. We're talking smack about him, but it's all about love here with Dupree.
Yes, we respect
That's
him.
why I don't say his real name, but Dupree is his alter ego, or Pac-Man, because he looks like Pacquiao, the boxer. So
the Filipino boxer.
yeah, exactly. So let's move on to
Let's
this.
move on. Let's leave Dupree alone.
Okay, this is something that I think whenever we talk about Halloween, it's the first thing that at least for an adult, scary monsters. What's your all-time favorite monster? Just think about it.
Favorite?
Yeah, this gotta be one. Everybody, like, that's when they talk about horror or Halloween, there's that one person that pops out in your head.
Chainsaw Massacre. That dude. What's his face?
Leatherface?
Yes. Ugh.
For real.
For real.
That's the one. Even as a kid, when you thought about Halloween, that's the one.
Oh, as a kid. Edward Scissorhands.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you must have been going to church because that's out of nowhere.
Yeah, his hands would freak me out.
Really? That wasn't, I mean.
And then his face.
Okay. But that's, okay. I don't know. Maybe I guess that was scary to you.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't for me. As a kid, I'm going to tell you, when I heard about Halloween and horror movies, it'd probably be Freddy Krueger. Because
and Candyman.
Okay, I wasn't a big fan of Candyman, but
That guy scared me too.
I would. The thing is, look, when you hear about the boogeyman, because that's what he was. He was a boogeyman and he was hunting. He was killing kids. That's what he was doing in your dreams. So what did you think? So as a kid, I saw these movies. Believe it or not, I was. And it wasn't my pops that would let us watch it. It was always my aunt, Roger's mom, my cousin, Roger's mom. So she would always watch it, and we'd watch it with them.
We all have an aunt like that. I had one too. I mean, I still have one.
So that's the thing. I mean, we'd watch it, and then by the time we'd be in bed, then your mind starts messing with you.
Messing with you.
And yeah, so to this day, I think that's why it's one of my favorite horror movies, slasher / whatever horror movie, Halloween movie. That's probably it's up there. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's up there. As a kid, I think it's probably number one.
Wow.
And I'm a big fan of Freddy Krueger. I am.
You are.
I love it.
You have a coffee mug of him.
I am.
T-shirts with his face.
Yes, I am. Yeah, for real. I'm a big Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street guy.
Freddy Krueger.
Even though those movies are 80 and I watch them now, then they're
classic.
Yeah, they're classic. Even though they're not all that great, but it's just the nostalgic of it, or I don't know. They're just classics, like you said. They're classics, and anybody that goes back and watches them, take it for what it was. They're slasher / now they're kind of silly, but at the time they were good. They're still pretty good. If you're a horror fan, a must. Even though you're young, if you're young, never seen these movies, gotta watch them. Yes, they're 80s. They're not all that great with CGI and all that stuff, but yeah, they're good. So, how about this one? It says some people decorate their homes or houses or whatever to celebrate Halloween. Do you celebrate your home any special way? What made you decide to start like putting all this stuff out? Why? Like, what is it? What is the theme here? What is it?
We don't really have a specific theme.
It's because, let me explain to the listeners, because we don't have a house. We live in an apartment, but you have decorated with the boys the living room, including my TV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the boys' room with their
And
TV.
So what was the theme there? There's usually a theme.
So there usually is a theme, but we never have a theme.
We just...
So this is what we kind of do. I accumulate year after year whatever we purchase. I try to save for the following year, and I basically just let the boys go about their own way of decorating. So they like to use a lot of the spider webs, and then they put spiders in there in the middle, and then they have a bunch of plushies that they like to collect. And the only thing I do buy, like, kind of for Halloween and for myself, it's like the ceramics, like a pumpkin ceramic type of thing. Because it goes with like the fall type of theme, not strictly just Halloween.
Can I tell you what it kind of seems to me?
Well, a bunch of chaos.
No, it's very Halloween, Disney Halloween almost.
Yes, I try to keep it still kid friendly.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. You're not gonna come into my living room and think that you're gonna be scared out of your mind.
Well, our son did make us buy him like this jumping spider, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
we're
animatronics.
we're still missing one
Yeah, we're missing.
device. We need to go and get it. But
You know, the funny part about this is that they try to be scary, but the thing is that all they know is Disneyland Halloween. So there's a lot of Mickey Mouse. There's a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas. There's just a lot of Disneyland characters there.
innocent.
Yeah, and a couple of spiders here and there. So
And like a dead, what is that? Owl?
yeah, and I mean they also
Like
have
the skeleton?
they have skeletons, but to them it's more. It looks more like pirate stuff.
The Pirates of the
Caribbean, yes,
Caribbean,
exactly. And then they have a couple of voodoo stuff here and there, but it's very, very innocent. Even the pumpkins, they're like happy pumpkins, none of that scary stuff. But let's move on to this.
Okay.
It says, have you ever carved a jack-o'-lantern? How difficult was it to carve? And this is something that you do very often with the boys. We've done it before in the past, but you've also included my sisters, which is their aunts.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's become like an every year thing where you go over there and you carve pumpkins with my sister.
We gather.
With their aunt, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you start doing that? Like what?
Again, I do everything for my boys. So now that, we don't live as close with your siblings.
Yeah.
I make an effort to pick up a couple of pumpkins and meet up, and we all have a good time, And I get the booklets at Target. They're like $5, I believe, and with the sketches.
Yeah.
And then all we gotta do is like make little holes that comes in the kit. So after that, the boys are able to carve out their design that they have chosen, which is still kind of difficult to do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I was going to tell you. You ever seen the shows or even on TV, they have the pumpkins, they have them all carved, like looking like a certain way. They make it look all easy and nice. They made them look really nice. Mm-hmm. When I've tried to do it, it looks so horrible.
It comes out nothing like the way the sketch says it was going to come out.
Right?
Yeah.
It's probably one of the
hardest. It's very rare when it does come out very nice.
It's probably one of the hardest things to do. Anybody that's out there listening, I guarantee you, we all have had that. We're like, it looks nothing like the picture because it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard carving it. I don't know how these people do it. They must have done it many times just to get it right. Because I don't know how the hell they do it. Because it's very detailed. Very detailed. I can't imagine my kids doing it. When you're a kid doing that, there's no way. There is no way you could do it. Because it's hard. So.
Well, first of all, you need to have the patience. Second of all, the imagination.
Yeah.
And then like that 3D type of brain thing that you could like visualize it,
Yeah, but it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard. I'm going to tell everybody what I told you yesterday. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
When you were pregnant, the one thing I regret not doing now.
You had 2 opportunities and you still didn't do it.
Like I said, but it wasn't a thing. I see it more now in social media where the wife is pregnant with a big, huge ass belly.
Which I had and still do, but without a baby now.
But when you're pregnant, it's really round, like really.
Oh
really
yeah,
round.
it's solid.
And you would see now. You see on social media these pictures of moms or pregnant moms with these
pregnant women.
Yeah, pregnant women that have, I guess, somebody's colored the jack-o'-lantern on their big belly, and I was like, damn it, I missed it. And then the other one is they paint their belly like the jack-o'-lantern from Jack and what's his name? He's Jack.
Yeah, he's Jack.
From The Nightmare Before
Christmas.
That one, exactly. So I missed twice. 2 regrets. Never did it. I don't know if it's a regret, but it wasn't a thing. But I should have thought about it. That should have been me.
well, with our first pregnancy, you tried having your mom do a costume for me.
Really?
Remember?
I don't remember that.
You asked her to do like a jack-o'-lantern for me.
Really?
Yeah, but I was so huge, you guys. My baby was due in early January, and we're talking about Halloween, the end of October. I was like in my last trimester. I was huge, and the last thing I wanted to do was go to a freaking Halloween party. Being so pregnant.
That was the first one.
That was the first one.
I remember I was not gonna go. My sisters, everybody, their
You
boyfriend.
wanted me to go.
Yeah, but I felt bad, and I was not gonna go. But then you pushed me out because I was gonna be my last hurrah before having kids, and I came back wasted. I remember you woke up, and I was on the floor, like face first or whatever, face looking down. You're like, "Is he awake? Is he alive?"
Is he alive?
Yeah, but you pushed me, so I had no regrets.
No, of course. I always push you. Go out. Go have fun. You work so hard.
Oh man, those were the days. Now it's just more kickback. I want to see my kids having fun, and that's what makes me feel good.
You know what?
I enjoy the moments now.
Our eldest asked me yesterday and today what was like the high of our activity that we did. Yesterday was going to the farm, the Underwood farm, and then today to the night jack-o'-lantern drive-by in Calabasas. Then I was like, Isaac, I already told you, like, my ultimate high is always I live again by seeing you and your brother enjoy life.
Yeah.
The little things, the little thing, the big things, everything, every accomplishment, every setback, every event as a family. That's where I rejoice. I rejoice through them. Okay. So I told them, like, that's my... Because he was like, what was your favorite, like, highlight of the day? I was like, stepping back and seeing you play around with your brother and your friend.
Oh, yeah.
And having fun. Like, just being kids again.
See,
especially now more than ever that we've been indoors.
Yeah. For,
like, the longest.
Yeah.
So, like, going now, taking that, like, I guess, what is it? Taking that chance.
Yeah. Just
to try to be normal again.
You know what? Can I tell you, mine's a little bit like that, but not as much as you, because you make it to almost, I don't even know what the word is, but let me explain to you how I feel. It's very similar, but I love the fact that my kids enjoy, Halloween or festivities of Halloween, because specifically, I love the Halloween holiday. I love it. I don't know. Is it a holiday or is it just a regular? It's a thing.
I think it's a holiday. I don't know. We have something every freaking month.
So okay, well, I guess we'll call it a holiday. But it's just that my kids. This is the one thing I loved Halloween before my kids were in this world, and then now my kids love it. I enjoy it even more. So it's something that we bond about. We talk about Halloween movies. We talk about Halloween this, Halloween that. Let's go to the Spirit of Halloween, which is the store, and
they make us go to different locations of the Spirit of Halloween.
So that's my thing. It's more about bonding with them than actually like you looking at it and going, I'm not like that.
Yeah, yours is more like hands-on and like interactive with them.
Yeah,
interaction. Sorry, mine's more like more emotional, I guess. More on the emotion type. Aspect.
I try not to get emotional. I'm more like that. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's
stop being a scaredy cat.
I'm just seeing them grow like so fast.
Okay, well, yeah, boys are just a little bit different. Specifically, my 5-year-old. My 5-year-old's he acts tough, but when we go to the animatronics part,
he's a little.
Yeah, he's a big weenie. Yeah, he wants to walk around the big giant monsters or clowns. But at home, he's like, look, Dad, look at the animatronics here. But yeah, he tries to act a big tough guy.
Yeah, or he's trying to like pin you down wrestling or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on.
Yes.
I got another one. Now, these questions are a little different because I guess these are what people, I guess they think about, but not really just put them in together because everybody has their own top 5, their own top 10 or whatever. But this one is ours. And I'm going to ask you these. Favorite Halloween theme songs. Favorite Halloween theme songs. And I asked you earlier to have them ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready? And I'm going to ask you why. And I hope you just. It's something that you have heard. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What are they?
Okay, so there's no like specific order. They just came, in my mind like that. So the first one will be Thriller.
Okay, I have that one too.
Yeah, and then
Can I ask why?
because it goes hand in hand.
What do you mean it goes hand in hand? Where do you when you hear that song? What is the first thing that reminds you of it?
The music video, the Michael Jackson music video.
What's it about?
Thriller.
Like people that don't know about that video or that song, what is it about?
What do you mean they don't know? They have to know.
No, that's an 80s movie. That's an 80s song, they don't even have music television anymore. You can't see those type of videos. So what is it about the video? What's the video about? Just quick.
I think he's like a zombie, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, zombie.
And he's
rising.
He's a dancing zombie.
Yeah.
And they have all these dances. So no, okay, that's what I was looking
for. Okay.
Okay.
And then the other one is Ghostbusters.
Okay. Why do I have that one? Like, why is it? Why are you jacking me?
Me is because of my kids.
God, that was my favorite.
Like every time we're like in the car, they make me play Halloween music.
Okay.
So it's one of the ones that pops up on my iMusic thing on my app.
Now I feel like I gotta change mine. Okay, keep on going.
Whatever. And then the third one is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The original one, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, because there's like This Is Halloween.
That one.
That's
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's what it's called?
Yes. And then the other one is the Oogie Boogie song.
Oh, I like that one because it reminds me of my youngest Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
Big
and
Meanie.
then my fifth one would be Dead Man's Party.
Oh, come on. No, it can't be.
Yes.
What? You don't even know this band. Who's the band that sings this song?
I don't know, but it's in my Apple.
Okay,
it's
but
on my
because I have that band. It's called Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party, and it comes out in a movie. I forget what that movie's called. Something going back to college or something like that. I forget the comedian.
I don't know, but these are like the top 5 that we dance in
How
the car.
How does it go?
Can I play it?
No.
Or are you going to get fined?
No.
I'm not a singer. It's something like it. You're going to make me sing? I don't even know how to sing.
It's a Dead Man's Party.
Something.
Oh my God! See, I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've never heard that
Yes,
song?
I could play it right now.
God.
It's in my thing.
What a faker! I've had this song on my Instagram a year ago, so I know you guys could look it up. It's one of my favorite Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party. So you pretty much said all mine, but now that you said those, I told you 3 or 5. I don't know what I told you.
You said 5.
Did you say 5 of them already?
Yes, I came prepared today, Gus.
Okay, since you already said mine,
Gosh.
I'm gonna have to give obviously this one. It's the theme song for Michael Myers. Anybody that's anybody, whenever you hear that song, you better start running.
Run for your life.
Right? Because whenever you hear that song, somebody's coming and you know who it is. Michael Myers. Did you know that fun fact, guys? Hope you guys knows who Michael Myers is, the guy from the movies from Halloween. Now, do you know the guy from Star Trek? Do you remember his name? His name is, hold on, William Shatner. So you know who William Shatner is? The guy that plays back in the day Star Trek, I guess the Captain Kirk. You don't know who William Shatner is?
No.
Oh my God. So they were running out of, look it up. Can you just look up who William Shatner is?
Hold on.
I know you've seen him on all these commercials. So let me give you the story why they chose this one because I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened is that they had.
He's Michael Myers.
Yes, because I guess the production when they were doing the movie, the production was having issues with money. So I guess they went to the Halloween store. They got the William Shatner, which was like the most basic one, and they're just like, you know what, we're just gonna paint it white. That's what they did, and that's how it became iconic. That was the face of William Shatner.
Wow.
So for those of people that don't know, that's William Shatner. Look it up, guys. It's true. So that's my one. That's another one. And then this one I'm gonna just say because again I said it earlier about Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's the Freddy Krueger song. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. And you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
3, 4, better lock your door.
I think since I saw that movie when I was little, that's when I stopped liking playing jump rope.
Okay, because you see those girls doing the jump rope. You see? I don't even have to say it, but you knew right away.
Yeah.
If you've never seen these movies, it's these girls kind of like jump roping outside Freddy Krueger's house, and they're singing these kind of like it's almost like a lullaby almost. But that's this theme song, Freddy's Coming for You. And they would sing it, and it's really creepy. It's a really creepy song. I'm sorry. It's fucking creepy. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out. So those two. I'm going to leave it there. Now, if I remember a third one, I know it's not. Oh, okay, this one. It's not a theme song, but whenever you hear this, you better run too. It's the. Everybody knows who that is. Even my kid was doing it earlier. Lucas, my 5-year-old, was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees is coming. So whenever you hear that, run. Exactly.
Se les va a guardar primero, and then
Yeah.
they're going to go run.
Yeah, now that, okay, we're going to leave it there with theme songs because there's a lot of good theme songs. Have you ever played the Ouija board?
Fuck, no.
And that's something that a lot of people say. That, believe it or not, I've played it. I played it as a kid with the neighborhood kids again. And I think I've played it with girls like in high school because girls were always into that shit at the parties or just hanging out. They're like, okay, let's play. Somebody would bring it out and we're like, okay. We're like, fuck. For real.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but you know what? It's you hear now. I think now you hear a lot of people don't do that because it conjures or it kind of allows whatever's out there to come in, whatever. But at the time when you're a kid, you're like, okay, let's do it.
You're curious.
Yeah. And specific, how about this one? Have you ever gone?
Or peer pressure.
Yeah, but this one's very similar. Peer pressure. Have you ever been with with friends and hanging out and they tell you, okay, dare you to go in the restroom and call Bloody Mary?
Yes, I did that.
Okay, same thing. Very similar. Or Candyman or whatever.
No, it was Bloody Mary 3 times.
Okay, and you would see her supposedly on the mirror or whatever. Okay, so I think as a kid or even as teens, I think most of us have played that. I don't know if they still do it. But the movie Candyman is exactly the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That movie Candyman, they would go in there and say Candyman 3 times and boom.
Mm-hmm.
How about this one? Beetlejuice.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
You have to say his name 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, never.
No.
But you said you've gone in there to say Bloody Mary.
Ouija board, never.
Okay. And anybody that's out there, don't do it. Do not do it.
Do not do it.
Yeah. How about this? Okay. This is something that I had to have said. Creepiest thing that's ever happened to you when you are alone. You said you've never had anything.
No.
This is for me.
Besides earthquakes, nothing.
No.
Paranormal activity, nope.
It's not paranormal activity. It's not. I said creepy. It doesn't mean haunting or something like that. Now, when we lived alone in the apartment, our room was on the other side of the apartment, which was pretty weird. So we only had one restroom, and at night, my parents were one of those people that would never leave a nightlight. They would turn off all the lights off. So if you had to go take a pee in the middle of the night, you had to walk through the kitchen, through the washer, and then into the restroom. So at night, you would wake up and you'd walk in the dark.
This is when you lived with your parents?
Oh, yeah, when we were kids.
Oh, okay.
When we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that, I don't know, and this is the thing with watching too many of these scary movies, you think somebody's going to grab your feet from under.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. That was me. Anybody that's listening knows this. When you're walking in the dark and you feel like somebody's behind you. The thing is, going back, anybody that's ever done this, and specifically I think boys do it all the time because you see it sometimes in the movies, going to the restroom in the dark and you feel like somebody looking at you or is going to grab your legs from under you when you put your feet on the floor, right under your bed. That was me. So you'd walk really fast to the restroom, turn on the light, take a pee, and then come back kind of running, almost jump in your bed.
Oh, my gosh.
I think to this day, I think it's one of the creepiest things. Just thinking about it, it's like, God damn. I still remember. It still gives me the goosebumps. Hell no. What do you think I leave all these lights on, night lights on?
Really?
No.
That's why?
No, fuck no.
I thought it was just because of the boys when they wake up sometimes in the middle of the night.
That's one.
They walk over to our room.
Oh yeah, that's probably the number one. But I think the other one, if you start thinking about it, you're like, fuck that. I want that shit fucking all dark here. Hell no. Now this one, if you were given money to stay in a haunted home, would you?
No.
I think I probably would.
Yo me cago. Me cago y me muero. No.
No, well, I don't know why you said those in Spanish. What is it? You shit yourself.
Okay. Gus just asked me if I would stay in a in a haunted home,
If they were to pay you, you
and
would.
they would pay me.
I would if they would pay you $1 million to stay at a home for one night. I strongly consider it.
No, I wouldn't.
I would.
I would freaking piss in my pants, take a shit from all the nerves, the diarrhea type of shit, and I'd probably die right there in that house of having like
nothing in life's easy.
Having my heart rate like freaking
Either okay. Well, anyways, if they were to give me $1 million, I would strongly consider it. Hell yeah, I would. One night, it's all it takes. One night, $1 million. Now, would you guys?
Hopefully, you survive.
Well, that's the thing. Would you? Nothing's easy.
Imagine you guys, you're locked up in a house like the movie It.
Like the movie It? Are they locked up in a home in It?
Yeah, the kids. They're in that house.
Okay, you're talking about. Okay, yeah, you're right. All right.
Imagine. Heck no.
There's a lot of movies that
I'll die right there.
There's a lot of movies like that. The house is haunted and then a lot of bad things happen. No, okay, well, you're right.
No, thank you.
Okay, I asked this question: have you ever played Bloody Mary? And you said you have. Mm-hmm. How about this one? And this is more traditional stuff now. Mm-hmm. I asked you to have your top 5 candies.
Yes.
Top 5 candies, and you're a person that likes candies. I'm not a candy person, but I do like chocolates. What are your top 5 candies, Heidi?
Snickers, Twix, Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
You know that it wasn't that. I don't know. The only time I've ever heard of Laffy Taffy is on the Wonka Factory, whatever that movie.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka, that one, yeah. Laffy Taffy. You would hear it all the time.
I like Milk Duds.
Where's your Oompa Loompa?
Milk Duds.
Milk Duds.
Mm-hmm. And the specifically the green apple Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Ranchers?
Mm-hmm.
God, I was never a big Jolly Rancher.
No?
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your top 5.
Excuse me. Yes.
These are my top 5. I'm going to give you my top 5, and they're in no particular order because I already told you that the majority of them are chocolate. Starting from the top, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Mm-hmm. My son loves to grab them and give them to me. He says, like, here's one for you, Dad, and one for me.
He saves them.
Yeah, for me. Exactly.
The little one.
But he this is what this is what he says. One for you, one for me. One for you, one for me. Because he loves them too.
Yeah. But he's so sweet. He shares with you.
Snickers. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of Snickers because of the peanuts, but I like the Snickers almond. So, Snicker bars. Mm-hmm. I like them. I'm not like to you. They were here before you, Heidi. I know you like them too, but I like them more. I like, and this is something I say it all the time to my boys. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Because Butterfingers are the shit. And I would get that line from The Simpsons because they used to have, back in the early 90s, they used to have this commercial. Yeah, a commercial where Bart would always have the Butterfinger and Homer would always try to grab it. And he would say that line, nobody better grab my finger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Mm-hmm. So I keep on saying it to my kids whenever I see their candies. And yeah. How about this one? Hershey's Classic. Oh, I love that. Hershey's Classic chocolate. Mm-hmm. That's the shit, man. That's probably the best tasting chocolate.
The classic one, the original?
Yeah, the original. So I'm going to stick to that one. Mm-hmm. And this one, I think it's more but because of my kids. The Kit Kat.
Oh, you're right.
The Kit Kat. Mm-hmm. My kids love Kit Kat. I could eat maybe half of it, but I think it's more like a cookie. Kind of, I don't know. But yeah, I like it. I think I like it more now because of my kids. So that's why I have it in my top 5. Okay. It says, this is where I'm going to grab my paper and my phone, and I'm going to give you guys a little rundown on America's top candies. Top candies, Heidi. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have it. So it says, I guess it's the top 25. Yeah, top 25 candies, I guess. Thrillist. It's Thrillist.com. Top 30 Halloween candies of 2020. Anybody can look it up. So this is it. Thrillist top 20 candies. Number 30, Airheads. Airheads? Have you ever had Airheads?
Yeah. The kids have it all the time with your sister.
Airheads. I'm not a big fan of Airheads. I'm looking at the picture. I'm not. But did you know that Airheads make Sour Patch candies and all that stuff?
No, I didn't know. Same chain?
Yeah, it's the same chain. Airheads. Jolly Ranchers. That's what you said, Jolly Ranchers, right? Number 29?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Sour Patch Kids, number 28. That's my son. That's what we call my Lucas because he's like that. He's sour one day and he's just pissed off the next day.
1 minute he's Sour Patch. The next minute he's so sweet.
Yeah. Number 27, the Runts. Runts? Have you ever heard?
Runs? What the hell?
The banana. Get the glory here, mostly because they're the only ones that taste like what they look like. That's what it says. I guess they taste like bananas. Number 26, Blow Pops. I like Blow Pops.
Yeah, you do.
I do. But I don't like the chocolate kind. I like the ones that have
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 25, Whoppers. Have you ever heard of Whoppers?
Mm-hmm.
Never. Maybe I've seen it, but I'm not never. Whoppers. Number 24, Milk Duds. That's your thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
I like the Milk Duds.
Number 23, Milky Way. Nah. Number 22, Laffy Taffy. That's all you right there, you see?
Yeah.
Number 21, Nerds. Nerds was good.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little sour, right?
A little bit.
Comes in a little, like little balls. Yeah, I like them. 20, Skittles. I was never a big Skittles fan, but I'll eat Skittles. I'll eat them.
Same. I'm not really a big Skittles
It's, yeah. Number 19,
person.
Payday. Payday. I never even heard of Payday. It's a chocolate bar with peanuts, I think.
Peanuts, yeah.
I'm not a big fan. And it says Haribo Gummies. Haribo Gummies. I'm not a big gummy guy, even though I ate some yesterday. But I was eating them because I was starving.
Yeah.
Number 17, Junior Mints. Have you ever heard of those?
Yes.
Nah. Twizzlers. Number 16. Which is the other one? Swizzlers and Twizzlers. Or whatever. I don't know what it's called. There's two of them.
Yeah, but one's strawberry, one's cherry.
I think I like Twizzlers, I think.
Yeah, the strawberry one.
Okay. I'm a Twizzlers guy, I guess. Number 15, Baby Ruth. Are you a Baby Ruth person?
No.
Me neither. Number 14, M&M's. I like M&M's, but
okay.
I like the peanut ones. The ones that have peanuts. Those are good. I'm not going to lie to you. I think they would have been the top 6. Number 6 for me. The next one's M&M's. The peanut one. Number 13, flavored Tootsie Rolls.
The kids love Tootsie Rolls.
Flavored Tootsie Rolls? I like the chocolate Tootsie Rolls. I could eat those. I can't have the flavored ones. Number 12, Heath. Never even heard of them. Number 11, Starburst.
Oh, Heath is the chocolate toffee. Toffee chocolate.
Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Number 11, Starburst. I heard about them, but I'm
Yeah, we eat them, Gus.
really.
Yeah.
Number 10, Hershey bars. No, I just said it, Mr. Hershey. Number 9, Reese's Pieces. Number 10, Nestle Crunch. Number 17, Number 7, Mr. Goodbar. Number 6, 100 Grand. That's what it's called, the 100 Grand.
Wow.
Never even heard of 100 Grand.
Neither have I.
Number 5, Butterfingers. Oh, Butterfingers. Number 4, Kit Kat. Kit Kat. Number 3, Snickers. Number 2, Twix.
3 is Snickers?
Number 3, Snickers.
That should be number 1.
Number 2 is Twix. And number 1, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I told you.
Oh, wow.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Number 2 is perfect. Twixes.
I love them. Even just the orange little peel when I see them was like my mouth starts watering. Cause I don't know. They just good chocolate and peanut. It just tastes good to me. I'm sorry. I love them. I know my little one loves it too. So yeah, that's that with candies.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this question because we talk about candies.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Because it's been voted in prior years to be the worst candy of all time.
Oh, I know where you're heading to.
Candy corn.
Yes, I love it.
Fucking hate that candy.
I love it. It's a seasonal candy, so I just eat it once a year.
God, I hate cotton. I mean, not cotton candy, but candy corn. It's just nasty when you bite it down. It's like, ugh. I think it started when I was a kid, I think. They would give you they're kind of like triangle-ish almost, yes. I want to say. They're horrible. They are horrible.
They're good.
I don't like them. Anybody that's out there, candy corn, yes or no?
I say yes, you guys.
It's been voted. I haven't seen what 2020 has for them, but the last prior years has been number 1 as the worst candy of all time. Of all time. Now, I listened to a guy that was on the radio last year called Bean Baxter. He used to be part of the Kevin and Bean, and he loves that shit. And I fucking hate that fucking candy. I hate it. And now that you like it, you're going to be sleeping on the couch.
Oh, God.
Nobody in my household is going to love candy corn because candy corn sucks. Anybody that's out there, agree? And we're going to agree to disagree. So, yeah. I'm a vote. You know what? I'm the vote here. So, in my show, on the Everything Goes podcast, candy corn is outlawed. It is not welcome here.
It's banned.
It's banned.
Do you have like an audio thing for like?
Oh, for candy corn?
Yeah, for candy corn. There you go.
This is for you, candy corn. One more time. And for you. And for Heidi. This is for you liking candy corn. Horrible. X. You get the X. Or the check mark. You get the check mark on this one. So, and lastly, we're going to talk about top movies. Because we have to. We have to talk about movies. We're into that hour mark, and we're going to talk about movies.
Movies?
Oh, yeah. About Halloween movies. And the reason I didn't ask you about Halloween movies is because you don't really like horror movies. I say Halloween movies, but it's more horror movies.
Oh, horror movies, no.
I don't know why. What is it about?
I don't like being
movies?
scared.
Why?
I was traumatized with Chucky.
Okay, I remember you also said this back in the day when we first started dating.
And then with
I don't like haunted houses. I was like, what the hell?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want to go pay money to be scared.
But they're fun.
It's your definition of fun, but not mine.
There's a lot of people that love haunted house. As long as you know that it's not really haunted, but it's somebody doing the haunting.
Yeah.
That's what's fun about it. You've been to Not Scary Farm and
the Queen Mary.
Queen Mary. I don't know what it's called. And then what's the Universal one?
No, we haven't been there, babe.
Okay, no. Boy, didn't you say you've been to it? Mm-hmm. Hollywood. What is it? Universal Halloween. I don't know what it's called. They have all these different names.
Horror Nights.
Oh, Horror Nights and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a thing. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But why not the movies? It's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't enjoy going to those places, and I don't enjoy the movies either. Don't be disappointed.
I'm so disappointed right now. God, you stop being a downer on my.
Why you want to divorce me now?
I said stop being a downer on my podcast because you know how I feel about Halloween. I love it, so don't bring it down, Heidi.
Fine, I won't be your party.
Okay, pooper. Agree or disagree this one because I'm Lexi. We are since I'm very healthy. I'm a men's health. I'm a very healthy guy.
Yes, very healthy.
Very healthy.
Very
I went
healthy.
to Men's Health.
And nice and plumpy and healthy.
Shut your pie hole. It says this is the website. Men's Health.
Men's Health.
Because I'm a very healthy man.
Is that like the magazine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a manly man. Manly man movies. Okay. Horror movies.
Okay. Dale.
I don't know if they're manly, but they
just go.
They have 33 best Halloween movies of all time.
Oh, wow.
Of course. What wouldn't it be? Number one. What do you think is number one, Heidi? Okay, don't think too hard because, we only have an hour.
I don't know.
Okay, number one, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's not scary. You said horror, like horror.
Yeah, but it's up here.
How do you say it?
Horror.
Horror. I don't know.
Whatever.
But
it's voted number one. So obviously men are scared of this movie. I think it's just a classic. It's a classic. Number two, Coco. This is not a Halloween movie.
That is no. That man. Who's the editor in chief of that magazine?
We're gonna have to cancel the subscription.
Yes,
we're gonna have to cancel the subscription of Health.
No, magazine. They need to be like reevaluated.
Look, they even have a picture.
Okay, The Nightmare Before Christmas and the movie Coco both are from Disney. They are not scary movies.
Exactly. So we're gonna have to move those to the bottom of this list. Number three, Halloween, the original Halloween, 1978. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Is that with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number four, the Halloween Tree. What the hell?
The fuck is that?
No, man. We're going to have to cross this one out, too.
I don't know about that one.
The Witch, 2016. This one's pretty trippy. I'm not going to lie to you. But I don't think it's top 5.
I've never seen it.
They have it at number 5. Number 6, Over the Garden Wall. What the hell are we looking at? What the hell?
If you don't know, what makes you think I know?
It says number 7, A Ghost Story, 2017. What the hell? No. Lovely, Mysterious, and Cosmic. Never. Number 8, 1999, Sleepy Hollow. I actually like Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow is good.
But I don't think it's a
It's not scary.
No, it's not up there either. I don't think so.
I thought number 1 was gonna be like The Conjuring or
Exactly.
Annabelle.
Okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That movie freaking traumatized me.
Okay, they have this one up there. I think it's for me and for many other horror movie fans. This movie's probably number 1. The Exorcist, 1973.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's more than we're going on 40 years, maybe 40 years or something like that.
Oh, I just even got chills right now.
This movie is gonna scare the crap out of you. If you're not as old as me, but younger than me and never seen The Exorcist, go watch it.
The original.
The original. Hey, turn off the lights. I don't care how old this movie is. Turn off the lights and watch it.
Mm-hmm. Don't choke on your popcorn.
So, yes, I think that one should be number 1, The Exorcist. Number 10, The Silence of the Lambs. No. Number 11, Scream. Nah. Number 12, Donnie Darko. Nah. Number 13, Night of the Living Dead. I think a lot of people like this movie, Night of the Living Dead. I like part 2. I like the Return of the Living Dead. I'm tripping. Mm-hmm. So I like number 2 and number 14, The Ring.
The Ring?
1998.
I don't know.
What the hell are we listening? A Girls Walk Home Alone, 2014. Poltergeist. Okay, Poltergeist is up there. I think it's a classic. Number 17, 1984. The Ghostbusters. Okay. But that's more like family, I think. Family oriented. Maybe that's what it is. It's family oriented. Number 18, The Blair Witch Project. Number 19, Scary Movie. God, hell no. Number 20, E.T. Nope.
E.T.?
E.T. I think you know what it is that people have voted for these.
Oh,
people have
they're not
voted.
being biased.
No, they're voting. Number 21, Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. That's the first one, I think. Nightmare on Elm Street. This is what I love. Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. This is where I come in. Number 22, The Crow. No, man. 23, Little Girls Who Lives Down the Lane. Nope. I'm not even gonna say. Number 26, 25. Look what they got. Number 26. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Get out of here.
2009, Trick or Treat, number 27. 29, Frank and Weenie. Frank and Weenie? What the hell?
Frank and Weenie? We never saw that one.
Pet Sematary, Stephen King, 1989. That's number 29. And number 30, The Addams Family, 1981. Number 31, Casper. Okay, this...
Oh, I like Casper.
What this movie? This is a movie that I have to ask you.
That's my favorite. Well, one of my favorites.
I might ask it because it's so horrible.
Why? You haven't sat down and watched it.
I've seen it plenty of times. It's a chick flick. Hocus Pocus.
I love Hocus Pocus.
Why?
Who doesn't like Hocus Pocus? Okay, first of all, it has a little bit of everything. It has comedy. It has a little scenes that are gonna get you like jumping a little.
You know what it is?
And it's a family movie.
You know what? I think it's not a...
it's so stupid. Like, the girls are so stupid.
I get it. But it's a Disneyland movie.
It's a Disney, okay. Yes.
I'm going to tell you why people dislike it. Because...
Dislike it?
Yes. And I don't think it's the movie.
It's you.
No.
It's you.
It's a guy thing.
It's you.
And you know why? And it wasn't. I think if they would have just left it alone, it would have been different. But because this person came out on Sex and the City... because they made it into like a girl thing. I think that's why guys hate it the most. And it wasn't just me, because I never watched this show, Sex and the City. I was never a fan, I never had HBO at the time.
You're talking about Sarah Jessica Parker.
Exactly. Her.
What about her?
People dislike her. I don't know. Maybe it's the radio stations that I listen to, but men are against her because of that, because of Sex and the City. But
she played a character in Sex and the City. That's not who she is.
Exactly. That's all I got to say.
Oh, my gosh. You fucking hater. I swear you are.
Not a hater.
Yes, you are.
I think, you know what it is?
You know, I guess you're sleeping in the couch.
I'm telling you, that's a thing. I would listen to...
It's just you.
It's a thing. I think it was maybe just because I used to listen to the Kevin and Bean and I'm biased. But they had a scientific poll. And a lot of the guys would call in and they would say exactly what I'm saying. And it was because their girls would watch Hocus Pocus and the Sex and the City. And because of Jessica, Sarah, whatever.
But they're two different things.
It doesn't matter. It's her. And that's the problem. And I think that's one of the reasons. Anything where she comes out, you're like,
Well, anyways, on a good news, they're doing like a renovation of it. They're working on Hocus Pocus Part 2.
Okay, maybe we should just end it here right now.
So I'm excited for that.
Hocus Pocus. I'm not a big fan.
It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus.
I'm not a big fan. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I think it's just trash.
It is to you.
I just like messing with you. I'm sorry. What is it about it? What is it that bothers you that I talk so much smack about it? Why Hocus Pocus?
Because...
Why should people even watch it? Why?
Okay, first of all...
You're not putting in a good argument.
First of all, I have no energy. Or not that I have no energy. I don't want to use my energy on debating stupid stuff like this. Okay? So, second of all, I'm not angry at you. I still love you. Third of all, it's okay to disagree. You don't like it, I'm not going to force you to like it.
You know what?
You and I are like totally the opposite.
I'm going to throw this men's health top 30 or whatever it is. Whatever they
That's a shit.
It was horrible.
Shitty list.
This is horrible. The only two ones that I'm going to grab from there are The Exorcist, which is very good, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
They forgot to put Annabelle in there.
Okay, well that's the thing I was gonna say, and I'm gonna throw this in there. If you really want horror movies that kind of get to you and they're like, God damn, they're pretty good, watch like the Conjuring universe, which is Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creations, La Llorona. Believe it or not, it's part of their world. But all their movies, all like The Nun and all that era. And I'll probably throw in the Insidious movies and all that stuff. They're good movies. They're good horror movies. They're more up to date.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that wants to catch up on those movies, watch them movies. The Conjuring movies, the Ed and Lorraine Warren, those the Amityville horror. I think I said it right.
Yeah.
And The Haunting in Connecticut. All those movies are based on these true life cases that the Warrens would study and they kind of tell.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and watch those movies. And I actually, you know what? I really want to do
That's your homework for the month of October.
I really want to do an episode of the Warrens and their cases.
That would be great.
I know it's hard because I don't do those type of podcasts where you have to give a lot of facts and you kind of have to research and stuff because you don't want to sound stupid or dumb more than I already do. I mean, I already sound dumb because of my opinions.
Why do you say that?
Because you're always fighting me because you don't agree with my opinions.
This is the person that's always like talking shit to me.
But anyways, I want to say that's one of the upcoming shows. I want to go with Ed and Lorraine Warren cases. I really want to talk about them.
She passed away like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, because people don't understand that. Like I'm telling you, the Annabelle movies, the Conjuring movies, which is the Perron family, or Perron, the Amityville horror, they're all cases they've worked on.
Do you remember at the beginning of COVID, supposedly in New York, the doll Annabelle had escaped?
I heard that, yes.
I wonder what happened.
But that's because the brother came out saying that... Oh, one of their sons, I'm sorry. Because when she passed away, all that stuff was left to one of the sons. And he kind of came out saying that somebody had broken in and stolen the doll. Or something like that.
Wow.
So they have lost the doll, yes. That I've heard recently. I was listening to a podcast, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was one of them.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. That's something I would like really research about next time we talk about it. But I really want to talk about that next time we
If anybody knows what happened or what's like the status of it, can you please comment on, the Earthy Ghost Podcast social media pages? And so like that, you guys keep us up to date. That would be great to know.
Okay. I think we're done.
No.
Why?
We're not done.
What did I give you? Did I give you homework?
Yes, you did.
What else?
And I can't prepare today.
What did I tell you? What?
Top 5 costumes that you would like to have.
Oh, okay. I did. I think I skipped it. Okay, go.
Okay, so number 1, I saw on the Disney website, and Gus turned me down, so I didn't even bother anymore.
Yeah,
but I really wanted one of the witches' costume, which is the Hocus Pocus. I really wanted that one.
Exactly. That's why.
Okay. Number 2, a skeleton bodysuit, just to be, looking like a skeleton, but at the same time being relaxed. I'm all about comfort.
Really?
I like being comfortable.
Can I tell you somebody put like I wore that one time?
The skeleton bodysuit?
It was a bodysuit, but at the time I was skinny. It kind of looked like pajamas almost.
Yeah.
And when you turn off the lights, it kind of
glows.
glows. Yeah. I did that when I was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And then third one would be the Jurassic Park T-Rex.
What?
Have you seen it?
What, the big balloon?
Yeah.
They blow up
yes.
the dinosaur. It looks funny.
That'd be so funny.
It's pretty funny.
And then number 4 would be Catwoman.
Really?
I always wanted to be a Catwoman. Number 5 would be Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You want to be my Mickey?
Nah.
No. Go suck your toe.
I'm not a big Disneyland. Look, you gotta know something about me. I like the terror stuff, Heidi.
I'm just saying, as a couple's outfit.
No.
Why you gotta kill my vibe all the time?
No, because I like scary stuff. If I were to put my stuff out there.
Okay, fine. I'll buy you the...
So, is that it?
That's it.
All right. Anyways, because you like Hocus Pocus, and we're gonna throw all that men's health crap out because it sucked, that lineup.
It really
I
did.
gave you mine. Just go and watch the Ed and Lorraine, all them Conjuring movies, the Llorona, even the Sidious movies. All those movies, they're good, man. Go back and watch the Halloween movies, the Friday the 13th, even though they're a little cheesy at times, but they're good. They're good fun. All them Freddy Krueger movies, Nightmare on Elm Street. So that's it. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, guys. Thanks you, Heidi, for coming on the Everything Goes podcast.
You're welcome.
Remember, guys, hate or dislike candy corn. This is Gus with the Everything Goes podcast. Remember, guys, catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all them social media places. But you could also catch us on the Everything Goes podcast on Stitcher, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and anywhere you guys catch your podcast on. Remember, if you like, share. Because that's what makes the show grow. So share, and leave a comment. Gladly appreciate it. And that's it, guys. Thank you, Heidi.
You're welcome.
I'm going to give you this time. And then this one. Thank you, guys. This is Gus, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.